If you're a woman in the UK right now, you already feel it. Streets that used to feel routine now feel risky. Night buses, quiet platforms, door handles that rattle just once. And when danger shows up, you know the harsh truth. No one's arriving in the next 30 seconds. Tonight isn't doom, it's plan. How UK women can fight back legally, practically, immediately. Welcome back to Charlie Survival. Our community is growing fast and a big part of it is women. That tells me people aren't waiting around, they're learning, training and taking ownership of their safety in what feels like a falling country that the entire world has its eyes on. Today's video is about exactly that, clear UK legal strategies anyone can use. This isn't about rage, it's about skills, kit and strategy. We'll cover streetcraft, home safety, public transport, nights out, dating safety and the law in plain English, what you can and can't do in the UK. I'll also talk about that Dundee incident you've probably seen online where a 14-year-old girl got charged after an encounter that went viral and what we can responsibly learn from it while the facts settle. Police Scotland say a 14-year-old girl was charged after officers responded to a report of a youth with a bladed weapon in St Anne Lane. Investigation ongoing. If this helps, subscribe because I'm going to keep building UK legal survival that actually works. The problem. Let's speak plainly, help is not immediate. Even when the system works, there's a gap between threat and response. And that gap is where the worst moments happen. That gap is where you live or die, freeze or move, stay a victim or become a survivor. So this video builds a 3-layer fight back plan.
Mindset and streetcraft.
How to detect, deter and escape. Home and travel layers. Make your spaces harder to approach, easier to exit. Legal tools and community. What's allowed in the UK and how to actually use it, plus systems that back you up. No drama, no politics, just survival. Streetcraft. How to move through risky spaces. Rule 1. Win the minute. Most predation is opportunistic. Your job is to disappear as a target or become too expensive to approach. Micro habits that change your safety profile. Head up, ears free, 1 earbud max. Scan ahead, then left, right. Then mirrors, shop windows, car glass every 10 to 15 seconds. Own your space, walk 2 steps off the building line so you can break away diagonally. If you feel attention on you, change angles, not pace. Cross early, cut through a lit forecourt, bounce into a shop, reset. The diagonals rule. Don't walk straight to your door or your stop if followed. Loop once around a brighter block or into a staffed venue, then exit on a new line. Eyes, voice, move. If someone closes your bubble, use your command voice. Stop, stay back. Step to your escape angle as you speak. Phone setup. SOS shortcut on your lock screen or press the side button and one of the volume buttons to access SOS on Android or iPhone. Research if this works on your phone. High brightness flashlight ready. Live location shared with a trusted contact. Bystanders on demand. Point and a sign. You in the red jacket, please stay with me. Humans act when directly tasked. One of these habits by itself changes the odds. Stack free and most opportunists peel away. Night transport and rides. Practical moves you'll actually use. Buses and trains, late. Positioning. Sit near exits, back to a bulkhead or wall if possible so you can see the carriage. Proximity. Choose seats near staff, families or women. Exit protocol. If followed off, don't walk home. Return inside the station or a shop or step back onto the next carriage or bus. Signal move. If you feel watched, make brief eye contact with the driver or a staff member and nod. If they look confused, say it. I think he's following me, I'll wait here. Don't feel shy to speak out. These moves are no longer classified as out of ordinary. People will understand. Landmarks. Name the danger out loud on your phone or watch with a voice memo. For example, man in grey hoodie, New Cross Gate 2214. That timestamps details for later. Ride shares and taxis. Double check reg plate and driver photo before you open the door. Again, as a British person, this feels awkward and odd, but unfortunately the British way has changed and we need to adapt, hopefully momentarily. Sit diagonally behind the driver, you can see his hands and the road and still access either door. Live location share. Screenshots the booking card. If the route changes without permission, say I'm filming for my safety, please return to the route now. Prepare to exit at the next public well-lit stop. Nights out and dating safety. Use the systems that exist. 2 underused lifelines. Ask for Angela. In many UK venues, you can say, "Is Angela here?" and staff are trained to help you discreetly exit, call a taxi or separate you from a threat. It's official, it's there to be used. Street safe. You can anonymously log places you feel unsafe, poor lighting, harassment hotspots. Police forces use that data to target patrols and fix environmental risks. It's not for emergencies, it's for shaping where help shows up tomorrow. Playbook for dates and meetups. First meet. Public venue, daytime, fixed time limit. Buddy check-ins. Message at 20:45 and 21:15. If I miss both, call me. Drink rules. Keep your glass in hand or in sight, accept sealed bottles. Swap to hot drinks if uneasy, they're safer to guard. Exit lines you can actually say. I've got a 9 PM call I can't miss, I'm heading out. I came to say hi, not to move venues, I'm calling it. To staff, say I'm asking for Angela. Home is a system, build layers, not just locks. Layer 1, deter. Light the approach. PIR lights on approaches and garden paths. Name it. Doorbell or over-door camera plus CCTV in use sign. Sound. A 130 decibel personal alarm on a key hook doubles as a home panic device. Legal in the UK, widely recommended. You can find this as well as many other everyday carry items in the Charlie Survival Amazon kit list. I'll leave the link in the description for you. Layer 2, delay. Door discipline. Latch plus sash jammer on UPVC. Hinge bolts on wooden doors. Windows. Keyed handles and frost film on ground floor windows near pavements to stop peepers mapping your layout. Stairs advantage. If you live above ground floor, keep the landing free of clutter. A clear retreat line beats trip hazards. Layer 3, defend and communicate. Safe room. One internal room that locks from inside. Has a charge phone, a loud alarm and escape kit with torch and spare keys. Decoy bag. Keep a cheap grabbable bag near the door with expired cards and a dud wallet. Opportunists sometimes bail once they've snatched something. Legal reality check. Home. You can use reasonable force to protect yourself or others in your home, especially in the heat of the moment with objects to hand, but the force must be reasonable for what you believed at the time. That's UK government and CPS guidance. The Dundee teen video. You've probably seen the viral video from Dundee, 2 distressed girls, one holding a knife and a small axe, shouting at a man filming. Police later said a 14-year-old girl was charged in connection with a bladed weapon. Beyond that, context is still developing and that matters. Here's what we can responsibly take from it right now. Kids are feeling unsafe. When 12 to 14-year-olds feel they must self-arm, something upstream is broken. Illegal carry creates new risks. Weapons escalate, they also handcuff your options and can lead to charges in the aftermath. We need lawful, repeatable skills that work under pressure and stand up after the fact. So what are the lawful, high-odds tools UK women can actually use? What's legal to carry and what isn't in the UK? Pepper spray, pava, CS tear gas, illegal to buy, own or carry in the UK, classified as prohibited firearms. Don't risk it. Dye sprays or criminal identifier sprays. Some brands market as UV or coloured marker sprays. UK police guidance is non-committal. Until a test case, legality isn't guaranteed and misuse could count as assault. If you carry one, you're accepting a grey area. Personal attack alarms, 130 decibels plus. Legal and widely recommended. Choose one with a pin, not a button, so it keeps sounding if you drop it. Clipped to your bag strap or on your phone lanyard or keys. High lumen torches. Legal and excellent for attention and escape. Practice draw and blast at hip height for half a second as you move. UK law allows a non-lock-in foldable pocket knife under 3 inches, 7.62 centimeters, to be carried without a specific reason. Anything bigger, lock-in or fix generally requires good reason, and context still matters. If you frame an item as for self-defense, it can be treated as an offensive weapon. Don't carry a knife as a weapon. Keep Keychain, weapons, Cubitons, disguised tools. Risky if it's made or adapted to cause injury. Possession could be illegal. Intent matters. When in doubt, skip it. This is my favourite woman-specific EDC to put in your pocket, bag or clip to your trousers, starting with a carabiner to clip everything in one place. Clip on your personal alarm, a UK legal multi-tool like 11mm Micro, and the Olight Baton 3. This gives you safety, escape and legal sound deterrent and location identification. Training beats toys. A short block of self-defense training, Krav Maga, Jiu-Jitsu, plugs into every tool above and governs when to use them and more importantly when to leave. Legal note, outside the home. You can use reasonable force to defend yourself or others, to prevent crime or protect property, but force must be proportionate to the threat as you believed it. That's the legal framework you're judged against later. The 7-move street survival plan, UK legal. Here's your repeatable plan. Learn it once, carry it forever. Move 1. Pre-commit your route. Before you leave, check the last 5 minutes of your trip, light-in, exits and refuge points, petrol stations, 24-hour shops, staff lobbies. Drop 2 pins, primary route and backup. Move 2. Dress for outrunning the moment. Footwear you can move in, bag crossbody not dangling, phone accessible without opening the main bag. Move 3, the glance test. Anyone matching pace behind you for above 15 seconds, change angle and test. If they mirror twice, treat it as real. Move 4, the command voice. Stop, stay back, I don't want contact. Say it loud and early, you're not being rude, you're being alive. Move 5, alarm plus light plus movement. Pin the alarm, flash the torch, move diagonally towards people and cameras. You're not trying to win the fight, you're winning the exit. Alarms are legal, use them. Move 6, bystander assignment. Point, you with the blue scarf, can you walk me to the shop? Specifically turns crowds into allies. Move 7, evidence, then exhale. As soon as you're safe, voice note the details while they're fresh. Time, place, description, what was said. If it's an area that's felt dodgy, lighting, groups, harassment, log it on Street Safe later. It genuinely feeds policing decisions. Public transport drill, step by step. On platform. Stand near CCTV and other women or families. Keep your bag in front. On carriage. Sit near doors but with line of sight. If someone sits too close on an empty carriage, stand up and move 2 carriages with a neutral face. No debate. If approached. I'm not interested, please move away. If they persist, stand and relocate to visible company. Avoid being pinned in a corner seat. If someone follows you off the train or bus, don't head straight home. Instead, pivot 90 degrees into a station office or a shop, or even back onto the next train. Keep your phone in your hand and say loudly enough to be heard, I'm at your station, someone's following me, I'm filming for safety. This line does 3 things at once. It alerts bystanders, it marks time and place for CCTV, and it warns the follower that you're not an easy target. Home arrival drill, door discipline. The danger window is the 15 meters before your door. Stop early, do a quick 360-degree scan before you reach the door. Key ready before the street, no rummaging. No tell, if someone is in your personal space at the door, abort, walk past, loop or go to a neighbour's or lit shop. Entry, step in, lock immediately, lights on. If a handle test after you lock. Alarm in hand, loud voice through the door. You're being recorded, police called, leave now. Inside fallback. Know your safe room and the route to it. In your own home, you can use reasonable force if you genuinely fear harm, but your best move is usually time and distance. Digital safety, small habits, big wins. Social post like. Post your night out after you leave the area. Photos. Don't show your door number, routine routes or daily timestamps. Contacts. A shared iPhone or Android safety check with a trusted person. Live location plus ping me if I miss 2 check-ins. Stalking signs. Random I saw you near DMs. Unknown AirTag alerts or repeat chance encounters. Start a log with dates, screenshots and report early. When it turns physical. Principles that keep you inside the law. If you cannot exit and contact happens, keep these 3 rules. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. It keeps your hands working and your vision wide. Target to exit. Strikes are not to win, they're to break contact. Eyes, flash with light. Shins, instep stomp, knee push, groin slap, then diagonal exit while making noise. Reasonable force. Do only what you believe is reasonably necessary to stop the threat in that moment. That's how the UK law evaluates your actions later. Remember, 130 decibel alarm plus a torch plus movement will beat improvised weapons 9 times out of 10, and it stands up after the fact. Build your everyday kit. Legal, light, repeatable. Pocket/on person. Phone with SOS shortcuts learned. Alarm, pin style on your strap or carabiner. Compact torch you've actually practiced with. Minimal wallets plus travel card for quick exits. Hair tie plus flat shoes option if you wear heels at night. The ability to move is a superpower. Bag, power bank plus cable. Dead phone equals no options. Spare alarm clipped inside. Water plus tissues. Sounds small, matters for adrenaline spikes. What's not to carry? Pepper spray, parva, CS gas. It's illegal in the UK. Don't. Self-defense keychain weapons. High risk of being classified as an offensive weapon. Don't rely on them. Knives for defense. Framing any blade as a weapon will hurt you legally. Even the under 3-inch non-locking exemption is not a self-defense license. When to report, how to report, and how to shape safer streets. Emergencies 999, non-emergency 101 or your force's online portal. If you're a man watching this, be part of the solution. Walk friends to stops, stand near the door on late trains. If someone's uncomfortable, ask if they want company to the staff desk. Survival is a team sport. Britain is definitely still worth fighting for, street by street, bus by bus, night by night. If you feel the UK is getting more dangerous for women, you're not imagining it, you're responding to risk. The answer isn't to carry illegal stuff or to live in fear, it's to own the minute between you and help. Skills, layers, community. Comment below what you do to stay safe in public in the UK. Subscribe to the channel for more and join the Charlie Survival Facebook group to join the community and find your people. Feel free to check out the Charlie Survival UK suited Amazon kit list in the description below. Share this with someone who walks home alone. Stay switched on, stay kind, stay dangerous to the right things.